thanks John here. I'm going to go over this cool kind of whole tone, Dorian, blues scale, all mixed together lick that I came up with a couple weeks ago that I've been using a lot, finding a lot of good applications for it, and thought I'd share it out in YouTube world here. The kind of groove I was just playing over there in the beginning is just a A7 sharp 9, like the Hendrix chord. And then the lick is, it starts off with a whole tone sound, kind of. It starts on the root, which is the 5th string of E, is an A note. And then you just go up a whole tone, which is a whole step. The whole tone scale, it just moves up in whole tones. Like that. So what we're going to do is go like E, 5th fret to the 7th fret. And then the next note in the whole tone scale is this major third. We're going to actually skip that one and go to the flat 5. So we have that kind of sound there. It's this little pyramid shape. I kind of think of it like an upside down pyramid here. It's the flat 5, the blue note. So it's in the blues scale. It's also in the whole tone scale. Now we're going to play that same pattern, just a string set up. And then we end up on the major third, which is the note that we skipped in the whole tone scale here. So we're kind of hitting the other notes down in this area. And it gives this really cool outside sound over. A cool outside jazzy sound. Really the only outside note we're playing is that flat 5. And it's hardly outside because it's in the blues scale and everybody's used to hearing it. But it implies that you're kind of getting out of the key a little bit, kind of jazzes it up. And after that I just kind of play the blues lick, you know, that everybody, it's coming from the major third, but it's basically kind of like, you know, that blues like everybody plays. But it's just because we ended on that major third. So it just hits the 5s on the next 2 strings, 5 on the B, 5 on the E. So, and then to the flat 7, which is the 8th fret of the B string. And then basically going to walk down the blues scale for a second. Back to that flat 5. It's the same note we have up here, just up an octave. So. And then up to the major 6, which is the 7th fret of the B string. And that's what kind of puts it into a Dorian. I mean, I guess you could argue we've been playing Mixolydian since we hit that major third, but we also are playing the minor third, so it's kind of a mix of Mixolydian and Dorian in here with the blues scale. So, and then I just walk down the blues scale. So yeah, like I said, it gives you a cool outside sound without really having to step too far outside. The groove I was playing on at the beginning is just, it's that A7 sharp 9. I have it here. So it works great over. It works great over just a static dominant chord. That's a sharp 9. It would also work just over a regular like A7. It would also work over like an A13 because we are that 6 or the major the major 6 or the 13, which is the extension of that chord. You know, is that note that we are hitting. So the other application for it that I find useful is in the blues. If you're playing like a blues in A here, you have the the A7. It would go right here, leading into where you go to that 4 chord. So it'd be like. it's a great lead into that. Kind of, again, takes you outside of what your ears are accustomed to hearing while you're playing that A minor kind of especially if you're in the A minor pentatonic blues. Good sound. Anyway, it's something that I kind of came up with, trying to utilize the whole tone scale more to get some cool sounds. I hope you guys can use that, figure out some new places. If you do find a new or a cool way of using this lick or part of it, then post me a link in the comments because I want to check it out. Anyway, I hope you guys got something out of that. Have a happy day, and see you next time.